Hi guys, this is the Dragonic Empire here, and we've got a discussion video over Extra Booster 8, the Champions of the Galaxy, and Extra Booster 9, Divine Dragon Progression.
And this is one of the first videos in a long time where Cyclone is back with us.
Yeah, we've actually got quite a few guests on this one. We've got
Paul from T.N.V.C, or the new Vanguard clan.
It's a pleasure to meet you guys. Thanks for having me.
And it's a pleasure to meet you for the first time as well. We've also got our own Inferno and Cyclone joining us, and myself, Kaiser.
Yo.
So, should we go over the most important cards to start with, of course?
Brutal
Would
Jack.
you guys like to lend your thoughts?
Brutal Jack.
Brutal Jack reprint.
Brutal Jack.
So good. Best card.
It's pretty good. It's pretty
Should
good.
be triple RSB.
Triple R.
Legion Rare.
Triple R. Yes, totally. Triple R reverse.
Ah, of course.
Yeah.
So obviously the big boss of the set being Galaxy Blaukluger. How do you guys feel about this card?
Galaxy Blaukluger is really, really powerful. It's a cross ride, and I've played a lot with Blaukluger. It's very powerful, and the fact that it doesn't have to be the Vanguard that hits the standing up, it's any unit.
It's a fair bit
No,
of
it's
pressure
any
to
Blau
play.
unit.
Yeah, but
If you play an all-down deck.
yeah, which you can
It basically
almost
turns
do.
all your rearguard columns into Overlord the end.
Yeah,
It's
it's.
terrifying. So break ride or cross ride for you guys?
I think I prefer. There's no reason you can't do both.
You
You
want
can.
some Vic Cram though, maybe.
I think I prefer the break ride personally.
I think break ride works better, but you can run 3-2-2 or 3-3-2. Three Galaxy, 3 break ride, 3 originals.
Stern.
Sterns, yeah.
So anyone in favour of the ride chain? No?
The right chain.
You can
What
run.
ride chain?
What's wrong with the right chain?
You can't run Morganrot, I suppose.
Yeah, it lets you search for a Blau unit when you hit. It's
It's really good.
Yeah,
really good. It's like that Aquaforce one.
yeah, it is better.
There are a lot of starters now these days coming out that it's not going to soul, it's use the effect every time it hits.
Yeah, the Nubatama one does that as well, doesn't it?
And like the Pale Moon one, I believe, as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is true. Because they just use it as lock fodder late on in the game.
Would you argue that, that's going off the topic, I was going to say, do you reckon those cards are a little bit broken?
No, not really.
Not really.
No,
No.
they're perfectly fine. They just had pressure.
I would say maybe not the Pale Moon one, but like Morganrot itself, like being able to use that all the time as a starter.
It's not. It uses up counterblasts.
Yeah, but you can play stuff like Claydol Mechanic in your grade 1 lineup, and that just means nothing to you anymore.
Yeah, but there's still only 1 or 2 unflips, because you're not going to get much more than that. And, like, if you want to be doing that, you want to be getting off, like, your 3rd activation of restanding. I don't know, you could do. It does work, but...
Oh yeah.
It's a great way of ensuring that you don't get grade stuck.
It's definitely the
Regarding
case.
it.
I
Yeah,
guess it's going for consistency over other gambits you could possibly play.
Whereas the original ride chain, you had to get the grade 1 in hand, otherwise your ride chain broke down, basically.
I still say that, like, that the set 4 ride chains were the best ride chains.
Definitely the time they came out, they were absolutely amazing. I think maybe now so much with some of the newer ones, like the Aquaforce one, for example. I'm more sort of bigger fan of
That's
that.
more like a revamped version of the original Spectral Boot ride chain, though.
But it's revamped though, to be fair. In the sense that you're more likely to get your grade 2 ride off.
But at the same time, all these ride chains have like one common weakness, and that's that they rely heavily on getting their grade 1 ride.
If they don't get the grade 1 ride, they're still kind of in the bone. Like, there was only 2 things wrong with the set 4 ride chain. One is that it didn't call
6k
back.
grade 1s?
Yeah, 1 is 6 grade
Yeah,
1s.
that was a pain.
And 2 was the no callback if you miss the chain.
Oh god, yeah. Having to
That
set on an
hurts.
all guard turn 1 on Mega Colony was really bad.
Yeah, I don't have to do that very much. Normally it's me when it's Phantom Black, but...
Ah, fair enough.
So I played 4 games against James.
Fox, for
Fox.
people who don't know at home.
And, like, every game it was like, no ride chain, guess I ride this Phantom Black.
Cool.
That's
Yeah,
always
it's
the
never ideal.
alternative.
Never ideal.
Okay,
It's
so
not bad.
another card in the set is Immortal Azura Kaiser. How do people feel about this?
I think this is really good. This is
The restander.
It's one of those cards that you just top deck a grade 3 and then you stand all of a sudden. It just surprises your opponent.
Mm.
Yeah.
Choose 2 Nova grapple units from your hand and so.
So it's the same cost as...
Oh, a Vanguard and a Rear Guard and stand it.
Yeah, so you stand at the booster in most cases.
Okay.
And it gets plus 10k.
That's good.
So, what's that Shadow Paladin one?
Raging
I
Form.
forgot its name now.
Raging
Raging Form.
Form.
Reminds you of Raging 4, but much cheaper. And
Yeah.
it's much more of a surprise. But Raging Form is, if you have it in your hand, you can still use it. But this, you just top deck it and you go, lol.
This is a cross ride too as well.
You get rid of the grade 3 that you drive check anyway, so it's pretty good. You filter your hand.
I mean, it's
Plus,
kind
it doesn't have to hit as well.
Nope.
Oh, that's
Not
not
at all.
It's kind of going in the same theme of the Ashura Kaiser deck in general, because if you top deck grade 3, you can just surprise your opponent with extra attacks.
Yeah.
Mm.
To be fair,
Actually,
think
this
both-
one has a bit more of an impact.
Yeah, but both grade 3s are 11k base as well, which is really, really good.
It's
Yeah.
very good.
I don't know. I think... Personally, I prefer this Sura one.
Okay, no
What,
shit.
Blau?
I think the more I look at it, Ashura seems to be much more better because it's a 13k base as well. Well, what am I on about? Yeah.
It's the standing with the extra 10k. It's less pressure, but like if your opponent guards all your attacks, that's it. GG. Like you're not standing. Whereas Immortal Sura Kaiser, your opponent has no control of whether you stand or not.
It's a bit like the end in that sense. It's more so a scare tactic, and your opponent doesn't know what you're essentially going to do.
Yeah. Well, it's less like the end.
less-
The end is more Galaxy Blaukluger.
Right.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
one
I
is
suppose so.
more Duke. Your opponent has absolutely no control over whether you do it or not. You have very little control over whether you do it or not. But
Mm.
it
I suppose it makes it harder for your opponent to read you.
also with this standing up, it'll do a lot more damage with the
Yeah.
because of the extra 10k.
It's true.
Personally, I prefer this one too.
That's ridiculous. What was it? Choose your Vanguard and one of your rear guards and stand them.
Yeah, so multiple attacks. It's
Oh my god.
Yeah. So you either go for a massive column hit with a Sura if you
Oh,
think
to be
that
fair, you
happens.
could play Death Army cards with it as well, and you could restand those too.
oh, I forgot all about them.
You can run Death Army Guy and Death Army Lady. Plus, this
Hmm.
archetype, with Kaiser, it's not as a Sura Kaiser. It's not archetype specific.
Kaiser.
Yeah. It's a Kaiser.
I have to
You gotta
play this
play it.
now.
Yeah, you gotta play it. Sorry. It's really sweet. So you can run the Death Army as opposed to Blaukluger, which you had to run Blaus for the effect to go off.
Yeah.
I hated that most of the units aren't Blaus. There's so many units that require Blau Vanguard in order to activate, but you have units that boost or support Blaus that aren't Blaus itself.
Yeah.
Nova
Yeah, like
Grapple
the-
has such a wide variety of support that you've got quite a bit to choose from as well.
Yeah.
Just noticed the Death Army cards aren't actually in the set as well. The extra booster, which is kind of a shame.
No. No,
Maybe
they
just
were in
run
the
them
they were in the first extra booster.
Ah, and I suppose they were in what set were they in originally? Was it set 3?
Set 3.
It was set 3, and they were reprinted extra booster 4.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, yeah, it shouldn't be too hard to get hold of them if you want to play.
Yeah. If you need to get hold of them, please go to our eBay channel and message us. We'll dig you out some stuff, cheap prices. Shameless plug.
People send us messages on there.
Well, if you want, if you can send us messages saying what cards you want, we can try
Yeah,
and
we can
dig
try
them
and
out.
dig stuff up and
Not
like, put the list.
guaranteed.
Fairly well connected. So yeah.
Yeah. Or even messages on Facebook, because we've got links to that all over the channel. It might be... We'll try and put links up to the eBay thing as well. We need to set that up a little bit more.
Yeah. But I was saying, if there's any cards you particularly need, give us a call. We'll try and dig some out for you.
Yeah, we've definitely got... I've got like a ton of stuff sitting around I could probably get rid of, to be fair.
Yeah. I got some stuff I don't mind trading away and stuff like that. But yeah, shameless plug out of the way.
I'll put a link in the description.
After the shameless advertisement.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. We'll also definitely put a link to your channel, Paul, as well.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys. It's been a
Yeah,
while
it's
since I
in the
last
description.
went Vanguard tubing.
Just to say at the moment, it's quite a dormant channel because he hasn't done much.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but still, I'm
Since
contributing
last
to the
week,
archives.
yeah.
Tony,
9 months
we've
ago.
heard Tony switched to Yu-Gi-Oh for a bit.
Yeah, Yu-Gi tubing. I went to Weishwartz, Wish Across, the new card game. I played Buddy Fight. I started playing all these other card games as well.
Buddy fight.
Yeah.
It's got the best
No
name
magic. Future card, Buddy Fight. Best name ever.
Fight me, buddy.
Yeah,
I think that the ending song is the best. What was it? Buddy Buddy Fight. You've got to love to fight.
that seems legit.
You don't get lyrics like that anymore. You don't get lyrics like that.
It's a pure art form, man. It's a work of art.
It's one way of putting it.
I mean, to be
Anyway,
fair, the game mechanic itself is pretty good. It's just the name which is a bit off.
Oh no, I've definitely heard good things about the game in the way, like especially the ninjas as well. I've heard good things about
Yeah,
them.
the ninja is pretty cool.
Ninjas is very skill intensive to play.
That's good though. It's good to have like skill-intensive decks in a lot of these new games.
The thing is, like, Buddy Fight's very, very fast paced. Like, you can legitimately win on turn 1. I've seen it happen.
No,
Yeah.
can you?
It happened in the anime as well.
It happened in the anime as well.
Oh yeah, that one turn.
I remember, but like when I mean turn 1, is that the one where you get to attack first?
No, it was second. We got the second, but
You mean the turn when you have like 4 gauge available?
Oh, turn 0 you can't.
yeah. So turn 2, so turn 1 you can't. Turn 2, if you play the gauntlet, that when it hits you charge 1, and you get a 2 attack and a 3 attacker, and then you can get 4 gauge and Gargantua Punisher.
Ah.
So you charge and draw, equip the gauntlet. When the gauntlet hits, you can charge 1, and then as long as you hit for another 5 damage, put them to 4. You can Gargantua Punisher.
Fair dues.
Hmm.
We probably should get back to the set though.
Let's
Yeah.
go back to topic, yeah.
Yeah.
Going back to the set, the other triple R in the set is Mond Blaukluger, which is the
Ah,
break.
yes.
Break
Break
ride, the
ride.
new break ride.
Okay, guys, which one do you prefer? This one or FX Buster?
This one.
Ooh.
This one.
And all of your Novograph rear guards. I
But
think
it is a
standing
cat,
everything is better than just the front row.
but it is Counterblast cost.
It depends on the deck. Like a lot of decks aren't necessarily counterblast intensive, and if you're running things that can unflip quite a bit, like the Claydol mechanics, may not necessarily be such a problem. Depends on
I
the
know.
build, really.
I know, but if you're running in the Blaukluger deck, so you've got Counterblast 2 for Galaxy Blaukluger, Counterblast 1 for Mond Blaukluger, Counterblast 1 for Morganrot. Each you counterblast very quickly, and bear in mind, if you want to get the whole combo, attack, untap all your guys, attack, untap all your guys, that's 4 counterblasts in a turn.
That's true, but on that turn, could you not try and finish them off?
You could, but if you can't, you're literally out of options. Like, your attacks are just attack, 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 hope to get an flip or a heal, attack. It blows all your options in one turn, like just like Nebula Lord does. You can, like, I've Counterblast 5 with Nebula Lord, lock everything, plus 15k to the front row. It's really, really
Link,
fun.
Link Joker can
more
have
of an
momentum
end-
in that sense.
Yeah.
It's more of an end game kind of thing. That's why Chaos is doing much more better right now. Because
Yeah.
it's much more cheaper cost. You also have that grade 1 that can be pushed into Soul and you continuously
Oh,
lock
I love
that
Palladium.
unit.
Brilliant card.
Uh-huh.
Prism Star, yeah, Plurium. I'm not sure. I do prefer at the moment the Nebula Lord. I know how powerful Chaos Breaker is, so I've played both. But
Both definitely have their gambits.
like, Chaos Breaker Dragon is definitely the tankier deck. So if you're looking for a lot more sustain, play Chaos Breaker. If you're looking for the
More of a
one,
stable deck. It's much more stable in a way.
yeah,
You,
I mean,
you don't need to lock so many units and waste so many counterblasts. You just need to have one unit locked and then you can maintain the advantage
yeah.
by controlling it, the field.
And if you want a deck that's massive powerhouse, if you're really lucky, if you get the break right off, if you want a deck with massive powerhouse, go Nebula Lord. And then if you have thousands and thousands of pounds of disposable income, you can go Glendios.
Grandiose.
To be fair, Glendios is very powerful. It's just
It is.
It's just stupidly expensive. Like,
It's going to be overhyped for sure.
we already saw like pre-order prices for Nebula Lord hitting like $55. Not Nebula Lord, Chaos Breaker.
Yeah.
Oh right, yeah. Okay.
It hit $55 pre-order for the SP, and like $35 for normal, I think it was. So Glendios is going to be like what, $60, $70 pre-order at least.
Grandiose has done really well in Hong Kong lately. It's been doing really well in tournaments.
Oh yeah, it is really, like, I'm not denying that it is a really, really powerful deck, but like if you've got to buy 4 of these, it's $280, and then you've got to get the reverses and all the other support for it.
So, Mont Blanc,
not
Lugia.
cheap.
How much you're in?
So, Montagliga.
If we each own a quarter of it,
Sorry?
good, right? If we each own a quarter of a deck.
I think that you can incorporate Street Bouncer into your Mong Blauklugers because you can rest it and then stand everything and you still get the draws.
Ooh,
And
that's
Street
interesting.
Bouncers, so you can get loads of draw advantage from it, from that one turn.
That's cool.
Really
I do
do
like
need
how
it.
this says
Well, no,
any
'cause
Nova
you can-
Grappler unit.
Yeah, but no, you can't do that because you have to use the rest effect during your main. So you can
Yeah,
only
the
ever
rest-
drop...
The rest effect is auto. It just rest this unit. Rest this unit and choose another one in the same column. It's an auto effect. You do it whenever.
So you can
I'm gonna-
do it during battle.
I'm going to need to check that.
When this unit is placed onto rearguard, you have a Nova Runner. You pay the cost. Oh, when it's placed
Yeah.
onto rearguard.
Yeah,
It's just that,
yeah, I didn't think it would work like that, unfortunately.
yeah.
I think it would be just a bit too good if you could do it repeatedly.
Just a little bit.
And it would go against the spirit of the game because there's not many other effects that you can just choose to do whenever the hell you want. Like acts are normally done.
Main.
Main
Yeah,
phase.
and
Yeah.
then autos normally when the timing hits, of course.
Yeah, so they'd have to be. So it's an auto effect. There has to be a timing trigger, so you wouldn't be able to do it as many times as you wanted,
Okay.
which is a shame.
I'm gonna skip over Azura Kaiser and Sternblow Kluger, so because
Just that.
anyone who is interested in this deck and the extra booster itself probably has an idea of what these things do anyway.
Yeah,
Well, Sternblau Kluger came all the way back in set 4. I mean,
and Asura Kaiser came all the way back in set 1.
Yeah. So I'm sure
Old
people have time to
legends.
get familiar with it by now.
Yeah,
The next card of interest is probably Mars Black Kluger. It's a pretty interesting
he's
card.
good.
I do like Mars Black Kluger. Plus 3k, so it's
So it's
when your Vanguard hits,
a Blau Vanguard hits, you can restand the rear guards. So I would say you get an extra opportunity to restand your Vanguard using the Vanguard's rear guard skill,
yeah, and he gets plus 5,000.
which is always good.
but he's swinging for 14, and if that 14 is unboosted, it's 5k to guard
Yeah, but
unless you're for.
If you think about the timing of it, it's going to be used like turn 2. And most
Oh.
people are going to be like on a grade 2 Vanguard or something.
Yeah, I do agree. Like early game, it's very very powerful, but late game, it won't
Late
be
game
doing
is very
much.
vanilla.
Late game, it is just going to be a 9k. Maybe make your opponent drop an extra 5 guard or something.
The good thing is it adds more blouse to the deck, though.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's what it
It-
really needs.
I think
Yeah,
if
it-
they have 9k rear guards as well, swinging 14 is still 10 to guard if it's a fairly valuable unit.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
those 12k attackers.
Yeah,
What else was there? There was Jupiter Blaukluger, which was the 10k. So again, we needed the more Blau support.
yeah.
Yeah, it's always good to have more Blau cards in the deck.
But what really confused me was like, their 10k attacker grade 1 hasn't got Blau in its name.
That's why I didn't really like it. I didn't like it. It's like, what?
It's Polish.
Most of the units.
That's an interesting choice on their part.
It's got Stern in its name, but not Blau.
Is anyone familiar with Flower Ray Leprechaun?
It's
Yeah.
the 10k booster, isn't it?
It's when your Vanguard with Blau in its card name attack hits a Vanguard, you can restand by counterblasting one that gains 5k. So it's kind of
okay.
like Mars Black Kluger as a 7k grade 1 booster.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so that's not
But,
too much.
but again, no Blau in its name.
No Blau, yeah. That's the problem. It's
Yeah.
a fun deck to play. I played it many times on Cardfight Area, but there are times when you wish that you had more Blau units.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Let's see.
but I'm guessing they leave the grade 1 lineup open to you in
Yeah.
terms of what you play.
Well, you've got quite a few things to choose from anyway.
You've got Dancing Wolf, you've got Claydol Mechanics, you've got Tough Boys. But from what I can see, mainly the grade 3 lineup is all Blau, and the grade 2 lineup you can get all Blau with Blau Kluger and Mars and Jupiter. Those 3 grade 2s will make up your grade 2 lineup.
It's definitely true.
yeah.
So was there anything that stood out in this set to anyone else?
Battle Razor.
Battle Razor.
Balance.
Yep.
Sorry.
I had to check for a second. I was like, "What's Battle Razor?"
Oh, wait, hold on, I see another one. I see another one. The Gong.
The gong. Everyone loves the
Yeah.
gong.
Draw trigger.
Sam, I've heard you
it's-
personally like the gong.
What
Ah.
also confused me about this is the box topper is Shining Lady, and inside the packs you can get a Shining Lady.
Yeah.
Huh.
Is it alternate art? But
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
alternate
it's
art,
alternate art. It's a different art style.
Nice.
Different art.
but it seems very pointless to me.
yeah, well,
It's
box
the
office.
anime art. It's
Mm.
for collectors, really.
Like, to get 4 of those, that would seem like a bit of a faff.
Anything
So-
else in this set, guys? Oh, wait, there's Morgan Rot, obviously, but we've already brushed
Yeah.
over it.
We've
Push
probably gone over more than that a little bit.
I do like the samurais, but again, they're based pretty much only in the Surikaiser deck.
Mm.
Mm.
Maybe worth going over them though. What are these samurai effects?
When a Nova Grappler unit stands during your battle phase,
I see.
you can, if you have a Vanguard with a Sur in its name, this unit gets plus 3,000 power.
Hmm.
That's good.
So you swing with a Sura, Immortal Sura.
Mm.
You get the grade 3. You stand it and a rear guard up. This guy gets plus 6k.
Yeah, that's not bad. It definitely helps make up. It basically does make them into actual stand triggers. Plus, obviously, Vanguard stands and gains 10k.
Also, if you're using him with Mont Blaukluger and you attack with 2 sets of rear guard columns, attack with Mont, activate this effect, stand everything up. That's plus 15,000 power.
Which is very nice.
I hear that's pretty good.
Yeah, 15,000. It's okay. It's okay.
It's adequate. It's adequate.
Yeah. Just
Yeah. So
Hold on, whoa.
So this is a 10k attack booster or attacker then. That's pretty good.
so 10k. Yeah.
It
But
just
there's
supports
a-
the Ashura archetype, really.
Yeah. So it's in the Asura deck only.
yeah.
Mhm.
If you are running the Brave Quad, I suppose it definitely makes it a lot more consistent.
Yeah, but there is a grade 2 version that's a 9k and there's a grade 1 version that's 7k.
Yeah.
Mm.
Which is pretty sweet.
So they're kind of like the
Yeah.
Star Claw in
Yeah.
King Joker.
Oh right, yeah.
Like Furious Claw and what's his name? Lantham.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay, I think that about covers it for Champions of the Cosmos. Do you guys
think-
like anything else?
There's one card that I want to mention for the budget players out there.
Of course.
Pluto Blaukluger. It's a common. It's 10k. When it attacks, gets 5k with limit break. And then when it hits, you can counterblast 3 and stand 2 Nova Grappler rear guards.
Hmm.
For a budget player, it's not too bad.
No, that's not
pretty
bad. That's
decent.
common as well.
Yeah, so it's easily accessible.
So if you don't get perfect guys, you just want to play around with it. I can see if you like it. Like if someone's got their commons lying around, they don't want them after a box opening. Just ask for them and throw a deck together maybe.
Like, it doesn't seem too bad. It's a Blaukluger unit.
Yeah.
There you go. That's all I wanted to say.
No, it's definitely a good budget card.
Yeah.
Pretty good budget card, yeah.
Should do a section, Budget Vanguard.
Yeah, you definitely could. If you guys want to see that, leave a comment in the comment section below, of course, and we'll try and make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not too hard to do anyway.
Let's
Let's go to the set that Inferno's the most excited about anyway.
Yeah.
So
Nah,
we'll be...
what are you talking about?
Yeah, not so.
It's the worst set ever.
Yeah, so you just skip over it and not talk about it ever. Never buy a box of it.
I take it back.
guys. Transcendent Dragon Dragonic Nouvelle Vague. That's
That's a lot of characters.
That's it.
Yeah, have fun.
It's a mouthful.
Yeah, Inferno, have fun writing that out for deck registration sheets.
I'm gonna
Oh.
I know you can't abbreviate it.
please.
No.
Vaguey.
Well, basically,
The
the
stupid
grade 4 is just...
It's a grade 4.
It's amazing.
It's
If
a grade
anyone's
4
not too
Sonic
familiar with the effects, should we go over them or?
Yep,
Yeah,
it has
okay,
5
well,
effects.
at Limit
God.
Break, Persona Blast, Counter Blast 3, Soul Blast 3, nuke your entire opponent's field.
So you retire 5 of their, well, all of their rear guards.
Yep.
It's a pretty hefty cost, but you get a lot out of it.
Yeah, so... Yeah,
Second effect.
Second effects is the... Is that the non-triggering effect?
yeah, during your opponent's turn, all trigger effects are nullified.
So they can't get their lucky heals.
They can't
Yeah.
get
They can't damage
heals,
check.
draw triggers, yeah. Well, they
When I
can
first-
they can damage check, they just don't get anything.
Mm.
When I first saw this effect, I thought you still get the plus 5,000 power, but
No, you
after
don't.
reading up the ruling a bit more, it's negate all trigger effects. So that includes the plus 5,000 power to it.
It's insane.
It's
It's
so
pretty crucial.
good.
Like, it also has the...
Silent Tom effect.
yeah, so you can't drop zeros on it, so
Yeah,
Save
so
your
you
perfect
basically
guards,
can't
guys.
play- So you better have a null guard for this guy.
I mean, basically, that's all it's saying is even unboosted, your opponent will have to drop at least 2 cards.
I feel like this thing has far too many effects for what it actually does.
Well, one of the effects is the Lord ruling, so we'll just, yeah, okay, we'll skip over that effect.
Yeah. And then the other one...
That's
The
a
rear
rear
guard
guard.
basically makes it 12k instead of 13.
Oh no, I only have a 12k rear guard base.
Well, to be
Whatever
fair-
will I do?
I think the only reason why they did that is so they don't have, like, a conditionless Palamedes.
Yeah, 21k columns for that thing would be a bit...
Palamedes had no bloody conditions. If you
It
had
did,
it on a
but
rear guard...
Does Kagero need that as well as this thing?
Yeah!
Yeah, it's...
What makes this really good is the grade 1. That grade
the
1
grade
is
1
amazing.
The grade 1 and Conroe made this deck.
Yeah.
Mm.
So much that they had
That's
to...
why it got. That's why Conroe went in Japan.
Yeah. R.I.P. Conroe.
Oh, sorry, Conroe. I'm sorry,
Shit.
Conroe.
I shed a tear for Conroe.
Rip in peace,
It was
Conroe.
fun.
Rip in peace, Conroe. Sad face, Conroe. Let's see. It's the grade 1 is a rare from the set called Novella Roman Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck saying that.
Novella Roman.
It's a 7k base, which is good in
Yeah.
itself. And basically, it just allows you to swap the grade 4
For a grade 3?
for a grade 3 in your deck.
Yeah. So if you got the grade 4 and not the grade 3 instead of being grade stuck, there you are.
Which is pretty handy.
It
So
makes
that's
the deck
guarantees the break ride every game.
it makes the deck ideal to play with 4 to 6 grade 3s.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to play any more than that.
No.
And obviously the card it works best with is the break ride.
Dauntless.
Yeah. I'm
It's
going to
always really scary with Dauntless.
I
I'm
think
gonna
Transcendent
restand
Dragon
it.
hitting once is terrifying enough.
the light swinging for 23 on its own
God.
With the Silent Tom effect.
with a silent tom effect.
I think you basically won at that point.
I don't know if you've won. Like your opponent can just be sandbagging 2 perfect guards.
But your opponent will have to guard.
Yeah,
So-
with two perfect guards.
There'll be 2 perfect
Because
cards
they can't
down.
rely on they
Yeah.
they can't rely on triggers to attempt to try and beef up the Vanguard, but
Yeah.
they just can't.
Yeah.
There's always a way to play around it, but it's just really hard.
Mm.
It's so good.
He is so good.
Oh, it's definitely a good card. Like, I imagine a lot of Kagero players are going to be picking this guy up.
Yeah.
It's going to be really expensive though, that's the problem with it.
Mm.
I have a feeling the price is going to go really up high.
Oh yeah, it's going to skyrocket.
Guys, don't say that. No.
The break ride's gone up for Kagero.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't told you guys a story yet, but I found an unopened booster pack of set 11.
Just lying
in my
around.
desk,
Just lying around.
and it had Dauntless in it.
Oh man.
Oh.
Oh boy.
So yeah, that happened today.
So yeah, viewers, if you're looking for another,
Yeah, Dauntless, let us know.
yeah, let us know.
We've got
Shameless plugs.
I
we've
think we
got
should
the
touch on
grade
Crawl
2
Dragon.
Novell Critic Dragon as well,
Okay, yeah.
which is basically Counterblast 1, reveal the grade 4 in your hand and retire any of their rear guards.
Yeah.
I'm not sure like the revealing thing is. It's like I'm going to ride grade 4. You got a problem with that?
Well, if you're running Novell Critic Dragon, they're gonna know you're gonna have the grade 4 anyway.
I know, but it's kind of like
Yeah.
you find an excuse to tell them you've got it and you're going to ride it.
Yeah, but like if you're gonna ride it anyway, there's still
know.
nothing they can do about it. All they can do is like then go, okay, I'll sandbag this perfect card.
Yeah, but basically that's what makes the grade 4 so good. It's support. I mean, without the grade
It's a very
1,
cheap retiring cost.
yeah, but without the grade 1, I could see the deck being pretty inconsistent.
Hmm.
And yeah, the grade 1, even though it's like going to be really underrated, it's only a rare, but it just makes the deck work.
Oh, definitely. It'll be interesting to see what they do if they keep Connor around.
Please keep Conroe. I don't want to say rip in peace to Conroe.
To be fair, even so, in Japan, it's still been topping as much as Glendios, even without Conrad.
Yeah, it's because Red Pulse searches for grade 3 or higher.
Yeah, which was
all higher.
yeah,
Or higher.
Oh,
It was-
damn.
yeah, it was Bushy's way of future-proofing.
Did not think of that.
Right. Other interesting cards in the set is the other triple rare Cruel Dragon. It's pretty cool.
I like Crawl Dragon.
It's
I
allowed
like
to do
it really
superior
well.
ride, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, you retire and you superior ride.
Yeah.
He loses whatchamacallit, he loses how much? 3k.
3k the turn it's ridden, but oh no.
Yeah.
It's still
But
11k based where you're at.
Yeah.
But if you combo this with Striken,
Oh damn.
plus 5k and a crit that turn as well.
Yeah, but you've got to still retire a unit to do it.
Yeah, but that's quite easily done.
On turn 2?
With Berserk
Yeah.
Dragon or something, yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine they've got something they can retire at least, even if it's just the starter and they happen to not need it.
Mm.
It speeds up the grade 4 as well, so you can go grade 1, grade 2, instant grade 3, then grade 4. It
Yeah.
also speeds that up as well.
Yeah. So if you want to run that way, I still think the break ride's probably
I mean,
better.
yeah, the Break Ride I
Oh,
think
yeah,
is still the
definitely.
better route, but this guy's a pretty cool tech choice as well.
Yeah.
His Limit Break also is not that bad. Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1, when it attacks, choose grade 2 or less and retire it.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to hit.
It
No,
doesn't
I wanna
have to
point
hit.
out,
It's when
It
it
doesn't have
attacks.
to hit.
It's just technically a free retire so long as you've got Soul.
Yeah.
Oh, that might not combo so well with Novella Vogue though.
No,
Using up that soul to
I
start with.
think this guy deserves to be a deck in his own right. He seems pretty cool.
Or if not a deck in his own right, like part of a deck. I like him.
It puts on
I
a fair
like
bit of pressure combined with striking. Kind of reminds me of this. It's not Gauntlet Buster a little bit in that sense.
The other triple rare Blast Bulk is not nearly as good as the other two, but he's still alright in his own
It's still
right.
worth mentioning. It's probably going to be quite a common pull, I imagine.
Blast Bulk, I think, will be the common pull from the boxers. But I would like to point out that critical triggers are now 10k. Like, your first critical trigger is a 10k plus. Like, when you dry trick your critical trigger, if they go 2 to pass,
Yeah.
critical plus 10k to my Vanguard and a crit.
It's going to be quite awkward to guard that thing, yeah.
Because like, a lot of people don't know, one of like my favourite cards in Vanguard is Ravenous Dragon Battle Rex. Dry trick a grade 3, get 10k power, because it's hilarious, because people don't know how to guard against it.
It's an interesting card. I'd like to stay on a damage where I can just afford to take the hit and not think about it.
Hold on, let's see. It's Limit Break, Counterblast 1, choose one Kagero from your hand and discard it.
Yeah, so
when
and
it attacks a Vanguard, it gets plus 5 and 1 crit. Okay.
so it gets Counterblast 1, discard a card, plus 10k and a crit.
Yeah. Oh,
Which will
and
put it on 2 crit.
its second ability continues.
Yes.
When this unit's critical is 2 or more, it gets an additional 5,000.
Oh, I forgot all about that.
That's not limit
that
break.
that is pretty decent.
Yes, I know. I
pretty
really like this guy.
This
Like,
card isn't limit break. Well, that skill isn't limit break.
No,
so
it's
you
not.
dry trick a critical, it gains a 10k.
Yeah,
gains
no,
10K.
it's what I said at the start.
Sorry about that.
Sorry, it's
Oh
fine.
my
I was like, what?
It's like, okay, this
I was
guy's
looking at Limit Break thinking, what?
That's exactly what I was doing. I was like, what are you guys on about? Then scrolled down and went, oh my god.
these guys, man, these guys. I love this card from the beginning when I first saw it. It's like, this is really fun. Like,
It's
people
fine, we've
won't
been
know what
noobs.
these people
I
won't
feel like-
people won't know how to deal with this. This card's sweet. I think I might actually build this deck.
Yeah.
I feel like
I
it
really like
gets
the
overshadowed,
artwork,
that's why.
actually.
I think I might go Cruel. If you can do Cruel into Blast Bulk, I know that's a lot of boxes you got to go through of this set, but we'll be going through quite a few to get to
Novell.
Novella Vogue. So,
Dude.
Don't worry, I'll edit that out.
yeah.
After, like, I've got a little post, I'll make a timestamp of that. 35:52.
Yeah, sorry.
It's alright.
Um,
So we'll just start from here,
This
then.
is definitely like the rogue out of the two. Like the previous one had Immortal Ashura Kaiser as the rogue,
Yeah,
grade
this
3,
is going to catch people by surprise, I imagine.
and this is another one which can catch people. It's like the Dark Horse, which can take people by surprise.
I really like this guy. I'll probably build him. Don't know if I'll play him any
You can
tournament.
get a 10k quick trigger. What?
Yeah, I know, it's insane.
It gets overshadowed in this.
It's another one of those cards that your opponent will either play, like, be really, like, lackadaisical about it. Oh, I don't care.
So you play 16 crit in that deck, right?
No, you can probably go. You can still
All in,
well.
all in.
All in?
Literally all in. One trigger.
The game.
But it's one of those cards that your opponent will either be like lackadaisical about.
It's the
Oh,
fact
it's
that
too
it's
to
not
pass.
Because
Yeah, that's scary.
isn't Battle Rex a limit break effect?
Yeah.
And that one isn't.
Yeah. That's just the difference between a major clan and a minor clan.
And that one's 11k base as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kagero gets a lot of support.
I'm in the Kagero. Yeah, I
It's,
love
good,
this
it's definitely
card.
a really good clan.
Yeah, and then you can force that plus 5,000 with another double out from the set, Dragonic Gaius.
Yes.
Oh, is this the grade 1 booster card?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can. Yeah.
This thing's
Soul
interesting. Yes, if you're not really using your soul, it's not bad to get extra credit on some rear guard. Is it rear guards? Well, a Kagura and normal unit in the same column, so I suppose you could use the Vanguard.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
So just give it an extra crit. Why not?
Yeah.
That's actually pretty good.
It may seem meh, but you could place it on a rear guard, and if you've got 11k in front of that, it's still an extra card that has to be guarded, essentially, if they're on 4 damage.
Yeah, but it does mean it's only 5k to guard. I don't know. I'm unsure about Gaius.
Still,
Well,
but when they want that one damage to hit just so they can use off their counterblast effects or to get on limit break and things like that, they'll be able to take that extra bit of damage.
But if they want to get on limit break, then they can like let it through and go to 5. I know some people that like.
I know people who are on 3 damage though are very much more like to take hits.
Oh yeah, if you're on 3 damage, you'll take 1 damage. But like if you're on 3 damage and want limit break really badly, you'll probably just take the 2.
Exactly,
I mean,
you can force people to take 2 damage in that sort of situation.
Yeah, he could be an interesting tech.
I don't know. I think it's worth testing. But
yeah, if you're playing Conrad, maybe take 1 or 2.
You can put him behind Blast Bulk and give him the extra crit for that plus 5,000 if you really wanted to.
Because you don't need it to boost anymore then. It's
No.
16 double crit already. If I'm on limit break, drive check another crit, that's plus 10k, and another crit.
That works with Blast Bulk, really.
Yeah, it works more for Blast Bolt.
Blast Bulk effect is only when it's critical as 2 or more, so like stacking a 3rd crit doesn't give it an extra 5k.
No, what I mean is before you attack.
Before you attack.
Yeah, but like you can do
give
that
it
with
2.
his own cost.
What?
You can do his own effect gives him 5k.
Yeah, but no, that effect is at limit break. You can do this at like 3 damage.
You can do this at 3 damage as well. So you go rest, give it a crit. Okay, 16 double crit already.
It's just very nice.
If I drive check a crit,
if
I drive check a crit, it's game. Do you want to guard this, or do you want to be on limit break? You choose.
They're going to guard a lot.
Yeah. Well, it is Soul Blast 2, isn't it? Yeah. So
it's not going to be used very often because it's Soul Blast 2.
So long as you time it correctly, or you time it appropriately, it shouldn't matter.
No.
I don't know.
Always
and odds are it's a resource you're not using as well, being the Soul, and it's not Nivelle Vogue,
yeah, especially in a deck like Blast Bulk. I mean, you're not going to use the Soul. What I'm really intrigued about is his artwork.
Yeah, I'm wondering what he's holding up.
It's a sword, isn't it?
No, like on his back. Like he's holding something up with his wings. It's like...
It's like the Earth or something.
Yeah.
And he's got that little earth swirling around in his knuckles as well.
It's interesting.
I don't know.
Very interesting. Oh well. Okay.
Honourable reprints, stuff like Berserk Dragon, Bellicosity's back in here.
Overlord and Lawkeeper.
Yeah.
We got another perfect guard in Dragon Dancer Maria.
Nice.
In case because it gives you a change from Dragon,
Rock the Dragon, Dragon Ball Z.
Well, yeah, but like you got a Dragon Perfect Guard, a Dragon Perfect.
It's true. But I feel like there's probably a few more things we could mention. I'm not too familiar with the set in all honesty.
Yeah, I guess my casual, if you're going to be cheap playing Vanguard, like
Lawkeeper.
Well, no, not Lawkeeper, but like there's Goku. Goku.
Best reprint.
Yeah, I played Goku Lawkeeper. It was a good deck back then.
Those are the times, man.
Beautiful. And plus Conroe's reprinted as a rare as well, so it's not so hard to get hold of.
And he's not going, so his price is going to drop down.
We've also got some Dragon Knight Neshat as well, so we've now got a Water Gang clone in Kagura.
So definitely good for budget players there.
Yeah. Again, Catalyst heavy in a clan with
it is Kagura as well. Yeah.
Really Catalyst heavy clan. So I don't know. It's there. It's nice.
I will admit, there's not a lot of synergy with the clan, but it does feel like they've gotten like every support card they could possibly get.
Yeah.
I haven't got a Barco clone yet.
Watch that get banned.
Thankfully, no one has a Barco clone.
Yeah, but
And pluses.
them pluses, brah. Them pluses. I'd like everyone to have a Barco clone, because then Barco would be unbanned, which I personally don't care about.
I do feel like they should have a bit more of a restriction list in terms of certain builds of Royal Paladin, having access to Barcles, just so they can catch up with the newer builds, of course.
Alfred Beatdown.
Yeah.
Imagine in Musketeers. Fuck.
Fuck.
Okay, so...
Sorry guys, we're having technical difficulties here, so I've just, something's going on wrong with my Skype anyway.
Well, it doesn't matter, because we're not good. This isn't live, so we can just edit the crap out of it.
Yeah, so I was hoping to record that a little bit.
You can always just, like, cut that bit out, and then...
Leave it in. We'll leave it in. Why not?
Yeah, we'll just leave this bit in. We'll put some more shameless plugs. Shameless plugs.
Picture of a plug now. Okay.
If you like our Facebook page, you'll like our eBay page. You also to check out our YouTube page. Dragonic Empire. Shamelessly selling shit.
We will shamelessly sell you anything.
Oh,
I think a lot of people are now going to be speculating why we don't feature Cyclone in many videos now.
I think we're just burning our reputations to the ground right now.
oh, the irony.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, the reason I haven't been in many videos recently is work.
Shameless plugging.
Work.
What? Shameless? How's that? No, you know, moving past it.
Yeah, I've been travelling around the country trying to shamelessly plug all our videos and...
He's been reversing people as well. He went all the way to France.
Yeah,
Yep.
reverse some guy. He was not too bad. Heard he got in reverse now, so I'm going to go fix that stuff.
It is a problem. Well, at least in Conroe in this set, actually. But it did come out in Japan. I imagine the listings are the same, so it's not really a predictor of whether or not it's going to stay around.
No.
I mean, we might get some extra cards in here. I mean, one of the things we don't get in English is the Bushy Road magazine, Monthly Bushy Road. And they do put some really nice promos in there. I think there was one that I really liked that was... It was kind of like a discount Novella Vogue, where you could discard 2 grade 3 or greaters and retire 3 units, 3 rearguards.
Do you have to remember the name of the card?
Chain Blast, I think.
Shame Blast.
Chain Blast.
Oh, Chain Blast. I love that. Okay, does anyone have any last thoughts on Divine Dragon progression?
Grade 4.
Grade 4. Yeah, Chain Blast.
There is indeed a grade 4 in that set.
Counterblast 1. Discard 2 grade 3 or greater units, Kagero units from your hand. Choose 3 of your opponent's rear guards and retire them. And when one of your and you could choose one of your rear guards and retire it. When its attack hit, you could look at the top 5 cards of your deck for a grade 3 or greater Kagero and add it to your hand. So
Did you play this in Vogue?
You can play this in Vogue because it is grade 3 or greater.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that. You can actually search out your Vogue as well.
In my original Vogue deck, I put 2 Chain Blasts in it and 2 Break Rides. It lets you search out everything, that's why.
Yeah, if you can't quite get access to Break Rides, definitely give this guy a go.
Yeah, but the thing is, this card's
a promo.
This guy's a promo from Monthly Bushy Road.
It's gonna be hard to get hold of.
Actually, no, it's actually got a promo release in English. I don't know where it's from. It's maybe from one of the packs.
Oh, I
or
see.
something.
PR.
Promo 101?
Yeah. So we'll have to. I'll put it on
One-
the screen if this.
101.
If it is.
Yeah.
It's coming. It's coming.
I'll pop on the screen if this is out in English, and I'll put links to Wikia as well for certain cards.
Yeah.
So people will be able to see this.
Oh no, I'm looking at the Japanese set. Wrong set.
Yeah, that's where I was looking at. 101 will be given out to people who go to the Champion of the Cosmos and Divine Dragon Progression pre-releases.
Oh, that's nice.
That's pretty.
That's very nice of them.
Very convenient. So yeah, that's where we're getting that off.
That's great. I'll have to look up if there's a Nova Grappler one as well and pop that in the description or on the screen at this time.
No, it's given out to people.
No, it's given out to the same pre-release.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, so if you were just there for the Nova Grappler one, you get this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nova Grappler got screwed over.
I suppose you get trade fodder.
Yeah.
You do. That is quite a good trade for the card.
Anyway, any last thoughts on the sets Champion of the Cosmos and Divine Dragon progression?
No.
Apart from there being a grade 4 in one of the sets.
Dragon Knight Ashgar. I love that card. It looks so nice.
Is that the
Nice.
10k booster for Vogue?
Yep.
Yeah.
It works on
It's
the
a
rear
pretty cool
guard
card.
and the back guard.
And it's a 7k.
Yeah.
Just pointing that out there. It's a 7k It's a 7k 10k booster,
Which is nice.
which is the only one of its type.
No Soul Blast. No cost.
Useless
Yeah.
trivia, no jutsu.
And Vogue gets it.
Yeah.
Not to sound salty or anything.
Well, if it was going to be any kind, it would be either Kagero, Gold Paladin, or...
Joker.
I would- No, Link Joker's not oversported. Or no.
No, not yet. Not yet, but I feel like they will be...
Spoiled.
In
It's
time, I feel like they'll become a major
17,
fan, hopefully.
Yeah, set 17 and Trial Deck 17 have Link Joker support.
Oh, that's good.
I think it's Star Vader stuff, but I'm not too
And
sure.
there's one card in Fighters Collection 2014, but that's a
it's a-
discussion for another time.
Yeah. Okay, I think we should try and wrap this up now.
Yeah, definitely. This has gone on for nearly 50 minutes now.
So
Although,
this,
a lot of
this,
editors need to.
this was a discussion incorporating all 3 members of the Draconic Empire.
And of course,
With special
Paul.
guest Paul.
TNVC.
Yeah.
We'll put a link
links
to your
will be
channel
down
in the
in
description, of course.
Description anyway.
Yes, go check out his channel as well. He hasn't posted anything on there a while, but I'm sure you're bound to find something interesting within the archives of the channel.
And get some, just put some new stuff out at some point, maybe.
Please.
Yeah, you never know if they'll come back.
It will do one day.
That's good to hear. Anyway, congratulations if you made it this far. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you want to see more content, of course. And from everyone here, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Thanks for watching, guys.